I believe I can breathe.
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
What does the fox say?
You are one pathetic loser.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
it.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view right. Anything you want to do, hey, wanna change the world. There's nothing to it.
Well,
It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E Temple, coined into place to be reviews. Right back here with all yous Monday night, Going in Raw, episode number 219. I'm wearing a Crimson Tide shirt, and I don't even know why. I just grabbed it out of the closet. I thought it'd go with the backdrop. It looks like I have a green hue around me, like I've been to Chernobyl or something. Comrades, look, we'll talk about Yuri Grabovich and his proclivities later on, as we'll debut the new news report from the Communist United News Transmission Service. But no, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Let me give a shout out here to everybody in the chat. We got a great one planned. Tina Bojan is here. Good evening, friends. Good evening, Tina. One of our channel members as well. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Horny Elf. Hail, Horny Elf. He joined us Saturday night for his first live stream. We popped his cherry, as it were, and he'll never walk the same again. But no, thank you for the intro, brother. Appreciate it. Hail to the Legion of Memers. Go over there and subscribe to their YouTube channel. We'll get the link in the chat here momentarily. Super fan Chris Fisk, he's in the chat. He's on the panel. You know what horsemen are here. It's Monday night. Keely Chow's in the house. What's going on? Hail, brother. Keely Chow, I got you the Phantom Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go. There you go, brother. Nelson, the gentleman, rejoined as a channel member. This is going to catch a replay. Have a great show and suffer no gashman. Brutal Morningwood with the best name on YouTube. What's going on? Welcome, Brutal. Welcome. Good to see you, brother. Let's see. Who else? I saw another. Parrot Head. That explains your huge schnoz. Jesus. Judas Goat Barbecue. What's going on, brother? Welcome. Keely says roll tide. I'm a Buckeyes fan. I had this shirt. It was in my closet. I'm like, every fucking shirt I own is black. I swear to God, I'm like, I'm gonna put a different color on it. And I was like, I know it's gonna fuck with my bow. I'll probably change the background here momentarily. But Godzillionaire, what's going on? Welcome, Godzillionaire. It is good to see everybody. Let me bring in a couple more of the Horsemen. Tony Schiavone's here tonight. Let me give it up to, first and foremost, one of the most talented creators in our indie sphere. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the creator of Infinitale Chronicles, Mr. Chris Fisk.
Hey! It's Monday! God, I'm glad I didn't have to work today.
Right?
Man, yeah. God, I feel so bad when I see like those Amazon delivery trucks driving by, and it's like, God, I hope they're getting at least double time.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, they're making theirs. They're making theirs.
Man.
Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it as always, Chris.
Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, he is the fan of vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's my future house guest, Angelus Draven.
Hey, guys. Should be a good show. It usually is. Last night was pretty interesting of a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I know we're going to talk about some of the CM Punk shit that's been going on from last night and I guess early this morning. So it should be good, and thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, you're welcome as always. Draven joined me on the member stream as well. If you're wondering where the rest of the crew is, they will be along momentarily. We're waiting for Vinny and Tony to get here. Red. We gave Red vacation time here as assistant regional manager.
Show proof of life.
He had to. We had to move him to our Chechen office. So.
Comrade.
See, and he doesn't even speak the language. So we have no idea what's going on with Red.
Well, Red is from Monaco, so yeah.
Right? He's like I said, man, we said in Chechnya. Wait, look at this. Wait, what did I want to highlight Parrothead's comment here for Chris? He says Chris Fisk has the best of both worlds, the Jewish money skills and the Asian math skills, right?
Oh, God. Yeah, but so did Elliot Rodger. Look what happened to him.
Oy vey. Godzillionaire says, wait, is Red secretly Brittany Griner?
He's detained in a Russian prison right now.
He should not have brought vape cartridges to church. I told him not to do that. Hail, news lad. Hail, news lad. What's going on? Welcome. Like I said, hail the Legion of Memers. Thank you so much, gang.
Oh,
yeah. You guys rock. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Go over there and support them too. But yeah, let's see here. Tossing lesbian salad, lesbian seagull, fly away, caw.
Scissor me timbers.
Gotta be careful with scissors.
Scissor me, daddy ass. Oh my God, that just I the first time I saw that was, I think it was like our first AEW watch party we did on your channel, and I'm just. I was just like, okay. Like,
they should have left that sign up during the ladies' match. That would have been priceless.
Yep.
They are super over though. Like the fans love them.
This was my question. I was just. Yeah. That was it right there. Let's do. We'll get into box office breakdown. Because if we're gonna talk about the CM Punk thing, I want Tony to be here. So let's hit box office breakdown. Well, here let's thank channel members first. I still got to redo the video. I'm sorry, gang. We'll have it updated by Wednesday.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Here we are, ladies and gents. The box office breakdown, and
That was the wrong thing.
took it away.
That was the wrong thing I wanted.
Oh. All right.
I just saw bouncing testicles.
What do you got there?
On. I got humor in it.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, scissor me, daddy.
For whatever reason, it won't fit the screen. It hates
Oh,
me.
that's
I was gonna say.
But yeah.
Oh, Newslads. I am. I'm a Buckeyes fan, man. I am. Like I said, somebody bought me this shirt for Christmas, and I'm just like, it still fits. It actually looks good. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear it because I always wear black. Oh, I always end up wearing black. Oh, no bad.
Like the Buckeye.
It's all right, Newslad. Wait, did you guys hear about Kiwi Farms?
No.
No.
Are we? Wait, Kiwi Farms is in.
It's
Like
kind
the
of like
actual,
a Reddit.
Oh, I had no idea what the fuck it was. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a website where people like get like information about people and shit talk them.
oh wow, okay.
Like, remember Encyclopedia Dramatica?
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh,
I
damn.
don't.
I pray I never have an entry in that.
No, I don't. It burns. I don't remember that, but I what the hell was that site a couple of years ago? You could leave anonymous like reviews of people. It was like Sahara or I can't remember. Like I had so many people go on there and like shit talk me for wrestling. It was fucking amazing. I was like, I was like, this is heel shit right here. Oh no!
There's
Wait.
another meme.
What?
Horny Alpha's got another meme up.
Oh no!
Okay, hang on. All right, we'll do the box office breakdown, and then in between we'll hit some memes. I just talked to Vinny. He's going to be running a little bit late, but he'll be here. Same thing with Tony. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Domestic Weekend number 35, the Labor Day long weekend. This week's number one movie, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah!
It's 15th week in the box office. Back up on that number one spot. $7,900,256 for a grand total worldwide of $1,441,630,000. That is a hell of a haul for Tom Cruise. Yeah, Parrothead, I see. I just checked my inbox. We'll go through memes, like I said, as soon as we're done with box office breakdown. So this movie is still 15 weeks in its number one. I don't know. It does. I don't know if that speaks more to how good this movie is or how bad the next best thing is.
I think it's both because it is a good movie. I really like it. I actually, here's the thing: is like I know this might be blasphemous, but I actually like this more than I like the original Top Gun.
Yeah,
I really like the original Top Gun. This I love. Like this is one of those ones where I'm like, I want to get the Blu-ray of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know,
all right.
I mean, I have a digital copy of Top Gun from iTunes from like years ago, but like this one, I'm like, no, I want the physical media, and like it's like this movie primes for sequels. Like I like the characters in it. I want to see where they go after this movie.
Okay.
So,
with it making this much money, if there isn't a sequel, I'll be surprised.
yeah, they'd be stupid not to.
I think they're already planning it, aren't they?
I really hope so.
Yeah, I
mean,
I don't see why not.
BS. Dude, the enemy was so ambiguous. It was like, are they Russians? Are they Chinese? Are they Korean? I don't know. I don't care. It's just fun shit.
Yep.
Nice. That's honestly the best thing we can hope for these days. It really is.
Yeah, no politics, none of that garbage.
Wait, Parrothead says Kiwi Farms is a place for weaponized autism.
Yep.
Newslad said Keffels is claiming victory. Spike 220. What's up, Spike? Welcome. Haven't seen your name in a minute. This is it. Top Gun says it, which is referring to Top Gun Maverick, has now surpassed Black Panther.
Huh, take that, Black Panther. Your little purple, your purple drink, your little shiny balls aren't helping now, are they, bud? Top Gun just zoomed right by you.
Well, I heard it
That's
took out
funny.
Spider-Man too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they re-released Spider-Man this weekend.
Oh, try to get some catch up.
Yeah, I seen they re-released that.
Yep. So number 2 this weekend, Bullet Train, with $7,335,442. It's 5th week from Sony. This one right here is, I think, picking up steam because Bullet Train didn't open that well. It didn't. It didn't have that good of an opening. Yeah, that's good that it's picking up a little bit of steam. We're up to 197,368,000 worldwide after 5 weeks. Yeah, it only opened to $30 million. That's a soft opening. Good for them. It's a Sony Pictures Entertainment production. It's not Disney. I'm happy for them. Number 3, Spider-Man: No Way Home, the 2022 re-release. Yeah, 6.5 million. It's first week back in theaters from Sony. This brings this one up to wow. Okay, so they're
discounting it. It's its own movie now.
9,150,000
on top of a billion.
Yeah, on top of their fucking $1 billion they already made with it.
Well, arguably, like without having a home theater like I do, like I got like a badass home theater. This is a movie theater movie. This is something you want to see with surround sound, and So I don't blame it being re-released. Especially in a holiday weekend. It's a good move for them.
It is. It's sound financial. It's sound financials for them, especially when they have to still make up for Morbius. Which, I mean, let's be honest,
it's Morbin time.
I'd still rather watch Morbius than She-Hulk.
Yeah. I saw Morbius. I didn't see She-Hulk, and I won't.
I didn't see Morbius. Dude, I was trying to find a gift for that for my intro last night. Or not a GIF, but a PNG, like a front or a side view of like Morbius from the movie, because I was gonna have him be Babyface from Fight Club. And dude, the movie's bad when you can't even find that.
Yeah, nobody gives a crap.
Nobody gives a shit about that movie. That they don't even have PNGs and shit for it.
Look at Manliness says Morbius is the best Marvel movie this year.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. Fucking better than Thor and fucking Doctor Strange too.
God.
And I haven't even seen Thor. DC League of Super Pets number 4, $6,364,942. 6 week on it. Warner Brothers, 161 million worldwide, 21,000 worldwide. This has been out since July 29th. It seems like that was so long ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're in September now, and they didn't even market this thing at all.
Yeah.
No, and I was looking forward to taking Trey to see that, but it was just, it didn't come here, I was pissed. They still got the fucking crawdads.
No.
I know, I'm like, Trey, we're not going to...
be on HBO Max once it's out of theaters, I would assume.
No, I'm sorry. They didn't get the Crawdads left. They got Top Gun back. I don't know if Trey would like seeing that in the theater. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't. I didn't think
type of movie or whatever.
No, you get bored.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, he might like some of the action, but as far as like watching the whole movie goes, I didn't really see that being feasible because I wanted to go see it, but I would have had to take him.
Haven't watched the first one with you at home. Then see how he likes it.
I saw it in the $5 bin the other day, and I didn't grab it, so I'm going to go back and snag the first one. And when the second one comes out, I'll get it on Blu-ray.
Nice.
So DC's League of Super Pets, number 4. Number 5, The Invitation, $6,037. $6,037 from Sony. Look at this. Sony's got 3 up here. So Paramount, Sony, Warner, Sony. I like that. I like it a lot.
F you, Disney.
Yep. The Invitation. A young woman is courted and swept off her feet, only to realize a gothic conspiracy is afoot.
That's the vampire one?
Yeah, I was going to say, Draven,
I
did you...
haven't seen it, but
you haven't seen it?
It sounds interesting, just from the things that I've seen.
Yeah.
And vampires,
Sold!
Right? That's what I was thinking.
We just need more vampires in the indie sphere.
Yeah. We got too many werewolves in comics, man. We need vampire representation.
Yeah, exactly.
Representation for the vampire species.
I'm just kidding, Miriam.
18,545,000 worldwide. Let's see. Clone Geek. Clone Geek says Morbius had a better villain than most of the MCU.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Was Matt Smith the villain for that?
Yes, he was.
Dude, he's warming up to me, man. I saw the last episode of House of Dragon. Fucking love it.
I haven't seen it yet. I accidentally got into some spoilers, though, and I'm like, okay. Like, I'm going to try to watch it tonight after the show.
You're in for a treat. This is a really good episode.
Awesome. There has not... This is the third episode. The first two episodes were fucking great. Like, they were good.
Yeah, they got me to buy HBO Max.
Dude, HBO Max is such a solid streamer. It really is. I'm watching The Sopranos on there right now. You know, I mean, there's a lot of fucking content.
They even have anime, if you're into that kind of thing. They have like older shows, like All in the Class or The Head of the Class. They have Fresh Prince, like the old one.
Yes.
They have Studio Ghibli stuff, if you're into that.
My only gripe, though, and it's not a spoiler, but as somebody who has Korean in their blood, I gotta ask, where the hell in Essos are the Koreans from? Because this diversity bullshit is bothering me. I mean, I don't mind the Brogarians or whatever, you know, because it's like, okay, whatever, you know, it doesn't destroy anything. But all of a sudden they have this like prominent like Korean dude that I'm like, annyeonghaseyo. Like, how are you
Was he in the other two episodes?
No. So they just show like.
I was gonna say.
Shit. I'm like, why is there like a Korean dude? Like, what the hell?
Is he from the Black Guys Navy or something?
I think so. He's in the military somewhere, but it's like
right.
I don't think any of Westeros or Essos has like Mongolian style Asians. Like the Dothraki are the closest they got, and they're more like Pacific Islanders, like Momoa.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that
diversity
that's
shit,
kind of
it's
weird.
like it's bothering me. You know, I'm just saying, like the thermometer kind of goes up to that threshold where I'm like, so sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant, but
no, because I want to when we talk about Rangz and shit a little bit later.
Oh God,
the accents are all over the place. Was it you that was mentioning that the other day, Chris?
What? Well, I haven't watched it, but
somebody was talking about that, how the accents are all over the place, and holy shit did I notice it when I watched the first two episodes.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was fucking bad. What's up, Frankie Knows? Hey, old brother, welcome. We might have to Frankie, just jump on with us. You can be we'll swap out Vinny for Frankie tonight.
We're doing player 2 in the Super Tartamella Brothers. We get Luigi.
Dun 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 dun. I think I got Trey's Lego Mario in here somewhere. We gotta buy the Luigi set. He wants Lego Luigi too.
Who pressed start? Was it left, right, and start at the same time to get the other?
What's up, Carl? Welcome, welcome, Carl. This is Godzilla here, Game of Thrones, Fire and Mongolian Barbecue.
Damn you, Mongolian!
Goddamn Mongolians, tear my shitty walk. All right, let's see here. So we're at the Invitation was number 5. Number 6, Beast. $4,940,425. Third week, Universal. Still no Disney over here.
No Disney.
Beast.
That is
Idris Elba. Idris Elba. This is at 47,098,000 worldwide.
No,
but damn, did it open low? 11 million.
Yeah, that's
I never even heard of it until like the last couple
They
of
didn't
weeks
do any
you guys were talking
marketing
about it.
Yeah, a lot of these films I haven't heard of until I've seen this box office list. Like some of these,
Like Idris Elba is like a pretty big.
Yeah, he's a box office draw.
Yeah, so it's like, what the hell are these people doing? Maybe it's because it's rated R that they're like, oh, well, fuck that, because they think that rated R movies don't make money.
Yeah,
but they do though. That's the thing, and they can. Frankie knows I'm taller than Vinny, so I'm Luigi Mella.
Luigi number 1.
It's a me. It's a Luigi.
Luigi Mario.
Hail Scrambles. What's going on, brother? Welcome, Scrambles, the death dealer. Chris, how many kosher recipes are there for dog? Oh, Jesus.
Dude, the Chinese eat dogs, not the Koreans. The Koreans eat garbage out of the ground like kimchi. That's great.
Oh.
Yada, yada, yada.
What the hell is what is kimchi? What is that?
Cabbage. It's cabbage that they rot under the ground, or what do they call it? Ferment. And there's two types. There's winter and summer kimchi. And summer kimchi is what we're used to. Like, I don't think many Westerners have ever had winter kimchi because it actually extends throughout the entire year from winter to winter, and they dig it up. And this shit is so nasty. Like, Koreans have impeccable oral hygiene. Like, it's odd because, like, you think, like, the Brits have, like, shitty, like, oral hygiene. They all have, like, mangled teeth and shit.
Yeah.
But the Koreans have, like, impeccable oral hygiene because they eat this shit that will destroy all bacteria in their mouths, like dragon breath. You know, they're like, oh, it's so bad, you know? And it's weird because it's like none of them have cavities. And you're like, well, why is that? And it's like, oh, shit, look at that food, man.
Yeah.
And the winter kimchi, man, like I was a finicky eater when I was a kid. Like, it took me a long time to warm up the chicken tikka masala, which is like one of my favorite foods now. But like, I couldn't get it past my eyes because it looked like the contents of a diaper. But like kimchi, man, I can't get that shit past my nose. Like, I've had it forced on me, and like I get that, like, you know when you put something in your mouth and subconsciously your body's like, no, it's not happening. Like, you try to swallow it, you're like,
yep.
That's what happens when kimchi tries to go. Like, I make a terrible Jew and a terrible Korean because I don't eat kosher. I love bacon, and I and I hate kimchi, and I get seasick.
Jesus.
Oh God, it's the worst of both worlds.
Oh God, you can't take this guy anywhere. See, I eat stuffed cabbage, like gołąbki's, cabbage rolls, because my mom makes them. I love those.
Yeah.
That's Polish shit, man.
Yeah, cabbage is good, just not rotten cabbage.
No, Jesus, dude, that's like stuff we'd feed to the chickens and the fucking pigs
to kill them.
Those fucking chickens will eat anything, dude.
Yeah, they will.
Like my dad takes fucking all their like leftover food and throws it in a bucket on his back porch, takes it over to his buddy's farm and feeds the chickens with it. They fucking love it. They'll eat anything. Those little fuckers will eat their own eggshells, I swear to God.
Manliness and Motivation just mentioned lutefisk, which is a pickled fish. I've had it. And honestly, I'll tell you right now, lutefisk isn't anywhere as bad as winter kimchi, if that makes any sense. Like, you think like an animal could somehow be worse, but like the air ripples when they bring the clay pot open for winter kimchi. Like, it opens like fuel. Like, so yeah, gross culture.
I don't eat fish as it is, let alone anything pickled. Like, my father-in-law tried to get me to eat pickled herring. I almost threw up.
Yeah. Remember sardines in a can? You crack it open and there's like eyeballs looking at you and shit.
I like sardines.
No.
With with just the oil, like not like like they have the mustard ones or the spicy ones. Just the oil ones are good.
I've had them in oil. I've had them in oil. They weren't terrible. They're just salty.
Mm-hmm.
Anchovies too. Speaking of Asians, I took a walk tonight and saw a Tai Chi crew with music and all, and it got past.
Oh God!
This guy pass farted. You don't eat fish. You wouldn't be a very good lesbian.
Says on me, Tim.
I used to eat fish out of my parents' pond because they stock it with trout. But I stopped eating fish like 10, 12 years ago. Wait, what about your wife?
Goddamn.
Goddamn it, Parrothead.
Put that cucumber on the couch.
Y'all are on fire tonight. Y'all are on fire tonight. Wait, what did Superfan say? Chris Fisk, that's fried rice, you prick.
You prick. Oh, you got that right, boy.
Number 7, Minions Rise of Gru. 4,510,000. 10th week. Oh, look at this dude. Paramount, Sony, Warner, Sony, Universal.
Yeah.
Minions.
I
the
like
Rise
this
of.
one.
This was fucking, like I said, we've talked about it. This movie's great.
Yeah.
891,596,065 dollars for the fucking little yellow guys.
Yeah. Go Twinkies, go. Yeah. Dude, they're almost at the 1 billion.
I'm telling you, man, this fucking. I just hope it hits 900. I really do.
Yeah.
I hope it hits 900. If it can hold out a couple more weeks, it'll do it.
Nice.
So that's the Minions. Let's see. Number 8 is Jaws, the re-release. Another Universal. They wanted to release it over the holiday weekend. 2022 re-release. This would be fucking dope to have seen in the theater.
I think I did see this one in the theater.
This came out before I was born, because this was like 76 or 77, I think. I was not born yet. Oh, hang on, Draven's got this. Here we go.
Sunlight.
It's his birthday. Oh, well.
Oops.
So Jaws came back to $3.3 million this weekend. Not bad for Jaws. Number 9, Thor, Love and Blunder, 3.1 million. 9th week. Disney finally cracks the top 10 with a number 9 entry. Thor. This one is at a paltry 751 million.
Yeah.
35,321. They admitted that this movie was a financial disappointment.
Garbage.
And Taika Waititi is not returning for the 5th one, which begs the question: why are you making a 5th one in the first place?
Goodbye, David Cohen.
Yep.
Hopefully, by the 5th one being even released, they course correct. I'm hoping.
Right.
I'm so sick of this shit. They got like Kang Valkyrie, like a black chick playing a Norse god. Like, not even, like, I'm so sick of it. Like, why people don't have any culture? That's because you freaking stole it, assholes.
Yeah. Well, that's like the meme with the black girl with the blonde hair telling the white girl with braids, "My hair is not your culture." It's like,
yeah.
You think are you naturally blonde, sweetheart? Damn, Cisco. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have any culture. You know, it's like, it's because you stole it all.
You're appropriating it as we speak.
Yep.
Number 10, Dragon Ball Superhero, 2,790,000. It's 3rd week from Crunchyroll. This one is at $77,132,582. It debuted August 19th to $21,124,049 in 3,018 theaters. Not bad. Not bad.
That's a kid's
for an anime.
Yep. Yeah.
Would Trey like that one or?
Probably.
He would probably love that.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid and I love it.
if it was playing anywhere around here, I'd take him to see it.
Damn.
Let's see. Wait, Frankie knows Thor 5, kisses and misses. Spike 220 says they gave Taika too much freedom, whereas the last one, Feige was more involved in reining him in. He needs to.
Yeah.
He needs to. Yeah, Minions is still in theaters. So's the Dragon Ball Super.
Nice. I really liked Minions. I haven't seen Dragon Ball though.
Thor, Love in the Hood.
I watched some interview with my buddy who's been watching it, and I really like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it because GT kind of gave me a bad taste for that
GT sucks
franchise. So, but this is from Super. They have like new forms and shit.
Yeah, they got blue hair.
Yeah,
Did they have like earrings and shit too? And there's like purple hair now or maroon hair.
It goes up from this to like maybe it doesn't. think there's like a pink one too, but there's Gohan
Yeah.
Black. Gohan Black
Sure.
is like from another universe, and he's like the bad version of Goku.
Oh, nice.
Gohan,
He,
Gohan
like,
Black.
Use the energy blades and shit. It's awesome.
Oh no! You said the magic.
Fire
word.
up the rat signal.
I did.
The cookie push signal. I had Blick.
Goddamn.
As long as you didn't say the juice one.
Yeah. I didn't hear that yet, bud.
Drink your juice.
Drink your juice, Billy. What?
For an anime with no marketing, that's great. Dragon Ball was also good. Saw it last week. Okay, so it is all right. So we're getting some positive feedback from it. That's good. So that is the box office breakdown, ladies and gents, for the 35th
So
weekend
here's
of the
Gohan.
year.
Gohan Black's the pink-haired one, or Goku Black, I mean, and he has like blades and shit. He's sort of think of Carnage, but like with freaking Goku.
Okay.
Oh damn! It's like a
Yeah. He's in
negative.
Z Fighter too. You can play as him.
Nice.
Or Fighter
Who was
Z.
the female saying?
I'm not sure. I know that's one of the newer characters in the Super.
And then there was like a female, like a female Boo, or something. You know?
Oh,
what I'm talking
Android.
about?
There's Android 21.
Yeah, it's the hot like scientist
Yeah,
chick.
yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
I was like, who the hell is that? Why did I
She's from
not?
Z Fighter Z or whatever.
Yeah. It's like, damn it! I missed out on this shit as a kid.
Oh, she's awesome. She
Yeah.
eats
Oh,
she likes to
goddamn
eat
it.
candy, so she turns everybody into candy.
Nice.
Manliness. Valkyrie gets out her strap and hammers Thor like he's E-Tep reviewing Batwoman. Oh Jesus!
God.
What? Just
Why?
So let's go over here. We're gonna go to. I need to make a bumper for this. We need a Legion of Memers bumper, or just a Twitter bumper or something like that. I gotta make one of those. So let's go over here to Twitter. Let me get this. Let me get the Twitter pulled up here, and we'll take a look at some memes. All right. Let me get the notifications. Okay, and we'll share this. I'm trying to boomer this. Too bad. All right, there we go. All right, we're over here on the Twitter, and let's see here. This is that's that. Okay, that was the intro.
Mm-hmm.
That was the intro. Let's see, is this it right here?
Oh,
There's
damn!
Cabron,
There's another
cabron.
one. There's another one, too.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I can't sit down anymore to have a stand-up desk. Check your stool for blood. Yeah, I could do that by opening my mouth.
There it is.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Oh. Hang on.
Bye.
This is gonna be epic. All right, here we go.
Audio, get us.
You know what? I don't even care. I'll clip it out later. I've been doing that with some of these because some of them will ding and some won't. So I just trim the clip out later. It sucks to have to do that, but I want to show. They put in work. I want to show it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's that.
All right.
Dude, I got a hot ass skirt.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
I thought the box automatically.
No, it automatically doesn't check, which is dumb.
Which is stupid.
Why the hell it should? Sons of
Yeah.
bitches. Sons of bitches. All right. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Boomerowski. The big LaBoomerski. Here we go.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's fucking beautiful. I'm gonna retweet that right now.
Bravo, my friend. Horny Alf, man.
Yeah.
That's standing ovation.
Yeah, Horny Alf putting it fucking down. The Legion of Memers.
By the way, that's why I have to wear that skirt, because I can't wear pants anymore because of that horse.
See? It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Easy access, right, Chris?
Yeah, no, it's the do you know how painful it is to get your pant legs through after having a prolapsed rectum from a horse?
God.
or great.
Speaking of the Legion of Memers, let me do this real quick before we go, because I got memes from Parrot Head too. I want to show, but I want to go back over here to Twitter, and we'll share the channel trailer for the Legion of Memers here.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it. I fucking love it. I do. That's fucking great. Let me let's see. Hang on. I want to go back to that though, because I want to share their channel in the chat. We're going to do that for them here. We'll share their link in the chat. To the Legion of Memers, up to 81 subscribers. Let's get them past 100. Let's get them past 100 here. Let's do that for our friends at the Legion of Memers. They're putting it down. I'm just honored that these guys do a lot of memes on Friday Night Tights, and they still come down here into the basements of YouTube and hang out.
We are humbled.
I got it, brother. I got it. What up, Adega Outlaw? What's up, Doc? Welcome, Doc. Welcome. Let's see. Brutal Morningwood said that intro's sexy. It is. It is. Here we go. Let's see. Right here is the link to the channel. And there you are. There's the link to Legion of Memers. That is in the chat right now. Go over there if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to these gentlemen. Like I said, talented guys, great memes. They're fucking putting it down in the chats, and that's freaking awesome. We love that interaction, and that's why we have no problem highlighting and spotlighting that kind of stuff, man. That's what we like right there. Let's see, Parrot Head. All right, let's see what the. Oh my God, blue hot. Oh Jesus, here. Let's start with this. Let's start with this one from Parrot Head right here. Oh, Doc's been lurking for a while. Well, glad you're hanging out, man. Glad you're hanging out. Let's see here. Here we go. Look at this. Look, candy corn brats are back.
What? Ugh,
yeah, look. Candy corn's delicious.
No, fuck you, buddy.
Is that before or after they ate it?
Ugh.
That's your intestine with candy corn.
Yeah.
Your lower intestine.
Hey, kids, want to see what polyps look like?
Hang on, we'll get another one here. Let me queue up another one. Let's see here. I have no idea what that is. I'm terrified of it though. This here we go. We'll get this one.
Oh no.
I like this. I like this a lot. When people start talking about Christmas before it's October.
Elf on the shelf. Where's the mensch on the bench?
Look, Adega says Team Candy Corn. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the little jack-o'-lantern, the little pumpkins.
It tastes the same.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just I don't know, there's just more. Like, remember those circus peanuts?
That's even worse.
I didn't eat those. Oh, I'll get to those, Parrot Head.
Roasting up the vampire.
Brian Last probably overdosed on candy corn brats. Wait, hang on. Let's ask him. Let's ask him.
Oh no!
Hang on.
Shit! Oh.
Now coming to the program is the king of the Vanguardian Podcast Network, Hawaiian Brian Last. Here he is. Brian, I heard you had some candy corn brats.
I get too loud right but I like them anyway.
I need an interpreter.
Brian, nobody understands a fucking word you said, but we know you're a fat shit with an inner tube around your fucking neck. So I'll take it you shoveled a whole fucking pack of them brats down that gullet, didn't you, big man? I'm done with you, Brian. You fucking weirdo. Jesus, corny.
That.
I can't do anything with them. Apparently, Brian Last ate like 6 of those fucking brats. All right, this one's for Chris. This is from Parrothead. Let me go over here and get the blue hot dogs.
Oh, Smurf dicks.
Oh my god, these are fucking. Some of these are terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, this is for I don't know if these are kosher, Chris. I don't know if we should even attempt it. I don't know. Let me know if the audio is
What the hell?
Those are Smurf dicks.
Ready?
No audio.
No
You
audio?
fail.
Okay.
You fail.
God damn it. Hang on a second. I'll punish myself here. Yeah, I will. Here I go.
You are one pathetic loser.
There. I've punished my. All right, let me go back and share it again. Get the audio because I'm tarded. Okay. There we go, and there we are, and there's that. All right.
For literally everyone I talk to has been asking for a recipe like this with these ingredients. Blue dogs. And you know, usually the worst things in life are blue balls, a blue waffle, fucking blue man group. And, you know, I'm not sure these blue fucking Smurf cock dogs are here to change that, but I mean, we're sure gonna try. Dogs in a mason jar, blue raspberry, lemonade, Kool-Aid in fucking right behind them. A little hot water, then I just set them up in the fridge for a couple days. It's like I'm making pickles, but you know, here's a recipe that everyone's been asking for. Literally everyone I talk to has been asking for.
When you're craving Smurf dick and you don't have the time to track down the Smurf village in the woods.
Right?
It's so wrong.
I've eaten circus peanuts. It's an acquired taste and candy choices. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like the consistency of them.
Yeah, I have a very, very terrible taste in candy. Like, I love black licorice.
Oh!
People I know are like, that's disgusting. I'm like, dude, I love that shit.
I can't eat it. I can't stand the smell of it, the
Yeah.
taste of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I was like, my favorite Halloween candy when I was a kid was Good and Plenty's. And that's just black licorice with like a candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the mistake of eating those as a kid and I almost threw up.
That there tells me that you have a terrible taste in candy. Both of you do. You like candy corn. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't even
I was
eat
in
that much candy except for gummy worms and gummy bears. I will die eating a bag of gummy bears, like chopping my own leg off.
Like those Haribos. You ever read the reviews on Amazon for the Haribos, the sugarless ones? It was like, and the gates of hell rumbled and my rectum opened and let forth a tidal wave.
Of sugarless gummy bears.
Yeah, some guy on YouTube did it as a dare, and they like didn't strike his channel or anything, and like his ass exploded while like he's like you just hear like that gross like somehow Red had it in one of his videos, that like internal bubbling sound, and he goes, uh-oh, and he just runs, couldn't even turn off the camera, and it was the most horrendous noise I've ever heard, and he's like, ah! And then you just hear like it was like one of those 70s like spaceship explosions. So yeah, Haribo's sugarless, bad idea.
I get what the fuck is that? Caitlyn Jenner? Who the fuck is this in this picture, Parrot Head? It's like a couple dudes though, definitely trying to be. They're Transformers, aren't they? Aren't they?
Roll out.
Oh shit, dude. Oh god. Yeah. Let's. I tell you what. For the benefit of those who may not have seen it yet, since I'm feeling froggy, we're gonna, and it's only 6 minutes. We're gonna show the new Communist United News transmission service video. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that one here. I'll debut that here for you guys and gals live. My wife was. She was waiting for me this morning. She's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "I did a Russian video." I was like, "Those take a while." Those take a while. All right. Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Let me get the layout right. There we go. All right. And here we go. I had to cut the audio here. It got this is where it got copywritten.
That's weird.
Yeah, so it cuts in. Good evening, Mother Russia. From our vodka-soaked and smoke-filled studios to your potato-filled apartments, I am your anchor, Yuri Grabovich, here to bring you state-approved evening news. But tonight, we have special report. This is heartbreaking news, so you will be forced at gunpoint by KGB to forgive me for not being my usual jovial self. But first, let me bring you news from around Moscow. Okay, first news. G7 conference. Finance ministers from G7 groups of countries is what paper says. United States, Japan, Canada, or as we like to call it, country run by Castro's illegitimate son, Justin de Coq Trudeau, Germany, France, Italy, and United Kingdom, said they would ban the provision of services which enabled maritime transportation of Russian origin crude oil and petroleum products globally above the price cap. That could block insurance cover or finance for oil shipments. Unfortunately for countries in G7 conference, they do not realize that Russian bots have already begun transporting Russian oil onto American soil, despite what your President Biden might have said. Now look, Russian bots are not only used in contrary to popular belief of American leftist cult members to attack horrible leftist cult member television programming over there, which turns more American men into soft, weak, soy boy feminists than Justin Trudeau could ever dream of through his policies of taking the words woman and taking it and changing it to people to more, I would say, encapsulate his unique existence. Now, many believe Russian bots are not very effective tactic in influencing American media and political decisions. But we here in Mother Russia, and especially myself at CUNTS, find this to be largely untrue, much like your American fact checkers will find every fact that goes against President Biden and his ridiculous narrative that half the country are extremists when they just really don't like having a president that poops his pants and sniffs kids. But anyway, Russian bots' most recent and big victory came at the expense of Amazon and Lex Luthor wannabe Jeff Bezos' latest dumpster fire, the Lord of Rings, the Rangz of power and sheep.
Shit.
Russian bots saying that we did not like Guy Ladriel, down to the dwarves who, shall we say, have a much higher melanin count than any we have ever seen before for people who live underground. Next piece of state-approved news. I have been authorized to speak on behalf of all state-approved media here in Mother Russia because exalted President Putin thinks my interpretation of approved jokes written by his writers are acceptable and humorous to him because he told his writers to write them at gunpoint. We'd like to congratulate American President Slow Biden. Yes, we are not insulting you. We would like to congratulate him. Despite his obvious dementia, overwhelming stupidity, a monumentally low, historically low approval rating among stupid American voters who actually voted for him, a 50-year career in which he has consistently failed upwards, going so far as to fall up the stairs of your Air Force One, which defies the laws of gravity. He has managed to lose the soul of your nation through failed policies and general ineptitude, the likes of which we have not enjoyed here in Mother Russia since watching Jimmy Carter. Now, in news that is required to only minimally sadden all of Mother Russia, former President Mikhail Gorbachev has passed away at age of 91. In what turned out to be a farewell ceremony with more people waiting in line to pay their respects to last leader of Soviet Union was longer than typical breadline.
Here is footage of the burial of Gorbachev by President Putin's personal KGB agents. However, President Putin, best president ever in Mother Russia's history, was not in attendance. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov issuing statement. President Putin says he is sorry for loss, but like Fredo in American film Godfather, Mikhail was weak and stupid, causing downfall of entire Soviet Union, much like your weak and stupid American President Biden, who showered with his daughter, turned Hunter into a selfie-taking crackhead, and has licked and sniffed his way through your White House press corps children. When Peskov was asked what exactly kept President Putin away from attending, Peskov signaled to KGBs who put reporter who dared to infringe upon privacy of President Putin, best president ever, in back of van and took him to Gulag. Rumor is it he has his cellmate with American man Brittany Griner. I personally would like to extend my gratitude for Mikhail. I mean, Vladimir Putin is best president ever, and that is all state-approved media news from Moscow this evening, or else I am going to be where? Okay. So, from our smoke-filled and vodka-soaked studios to your potato-filled apartments, good night, Mother Russia. I am Yuri Grabovich from Communist United News Transmission Service. Good night. Look, it was on the paper. There you go. That's the Communist United News for the night, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that as much as I did making it.
It was brilliant.
We got at the end. I was just like, because I had like the script written like for what I actually wanted to say, and then like when I got done with like the scripted news part of it, like everything was just improv at that point. I'm just like, well, let's just see where it goes. What I feel like saying afterwards, because like I had to redo part of it, so like I lost an entire joke about Amazon. So like I went back and did it again. But I was like, I like doing it that way. I like to I script out like the specifics and then like improv the actual like comedy part of it.
Yeah. Dude, how many times have we done that on stream here?
What's up, Vinny? How you doing, man? Welcome.
Good, man. Good, yeah. Sorry, I was a little bit late. Had a great conversation. So awesome stuff. And how are we doing tonight, fellas?
Hey, we're doing. We just made it through box office. Top Gun won the weekend again.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Disney had one film in the top 10, which was Thor, but Minions jumped 2 spots ahead of Thor now. Minions is what, $9 million away from $900 million right now, which is freaking excellent.
That is awesome. What's the total now for Top Gun that you said it went back to number 1?
1.4. It's like 1. It made like 7.9. Let's see. It was this weekend 7,900,256. Its worldwide total right now is 1,441,630,000 worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, that one's absolutely killing it.
Are they going to be counting today as well? Was that in there? Technically, it's a weekend.
It said the 2nd through the 5th on Box Office Mojo.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess it was reported up until like a certain time today. It would be the 2nd through the 5th for Labor Day weekend. I want to check it again and see if there was any change though due to like late shows and stuff like that, like evening, not necessarily late, but like evening shows.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we had here and before we get into Marvel Monday, I'm gonna show Vinny the intro again because I know he didn't get to see it. and Horny Alf, dude, again, here we go. We'll show this.
Oh shit. Dude,
those
Alf, you're the man.
Yep. Right. Dude, I showed the wife the ones he made the other day. Where the hell were we? Yeah. Oh, she was laughing. That one and the one where comics and Walton are throwing the ball back and forth, and I hit Walton in the fucking head, and knock. Oh yeah, I showed her the fucking the Stevie Nicks one. She's dying. She was dying. She's like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "I don't know, but it's fucking glorious." We were eating at the Coney. Went to the Coney Island yesterday because we went to a craft show. Actually, we got because both of our like wedding bands, like if our fingers swell, they don't fit right. Like my ring got crushed, so I got a new ring with like my anniversary on there.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So yeah, nice. Yeah. So we each got those, and they engraved the date right on the spot, and that's where I got that fucking Michigan hat with the handgun and the Michigan with the AR-15.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yep, I bought those yesterday too. So. But yeah, so we're just kind of we've been bullshitting, and yeah, we got the Marvel Mondays to do, and yeah, we got some fun stuff to talk about here. I dropped the MCU video today about the MCU rushing into doing Civil War without as much build as they did in the comics, obviously.
Yeah.
And it kind of suffered for it because they didn't have as many characters. But we'll talk about that in a minute here. In Marvel Mondays, so you guys know what to do. You got to get your kazoos ready.
Oh,
whip it out, get it ready, because yeah, it's Marvel Monday. So I want to talk about this a little bit here. So She-Hulk this week, they went directly at YouTubers and men in general on social media.
Oh god.
And they tried to make it like it was a clever segment. And I wish I really could have put together some video of this, but it is so goddamn difficult to review this show. Because I can't screen record it. You used to be able to screen record off Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it. I fucking can't now.
Oh, they blocked it or whatever. Get black screen.
Yep. Dude, I tried sharing it like through StreamYard and then screen recording that, and all I get's audio. So they had a whole sequence of like screenshot, and I'm sure there's screenshots out there. I didn't have time to do that. I was like, if I could have screen recorded, I could have cut it up to get around the copyright shit. But yeah, they went right at, and it's like, this is you're cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like, I'm sorry, but
it's Ghostbusters all over again.
Yeah. And I said what Tony always says in a comment thread earlier. I'm like, it was about Rings of Power, and I'm like, so it's not possible that this show is just bad. I was like, no bad show has been made in the last 6 years since 2016. There hasn't been a bad show or movie. Everything is toxic fans, neckbeard, incel, man baby, transphobe, homophobic, misogynist, trolls, Russian bots, evil, racist, bigoted white men that live in their mom's basement. That's all it is. It can't be possible. Impossible. It's improbable. It's unlikely. It's not going to happen. That none of this shit was just bad.
That's all propaganda.
Yeah, none of it was bad. That is gaslighting to the fucking letter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the majority of your viewers are white men, so if you're going to shit all over them, you're going to lose money. Like,
yeah, you're reaching for this fucking fan base that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying there's not like people other than white men that watch this stuff. What I'm saying is, they think this Twitter audience spends money. That's the imaginary audience they're going for, is the Twitter crowd. And it never works because they tweet things and they retweet and they bitch on there because it's free.
They don't have to spend money on the product, you know. And they're like, oh, there's this audience about, and it's like, where's this audience? Where's all this money you're supposed to make off this shit?
Mm-hmm. Well, who are these women that bought all of like the She-Hulk comics?
Yeah, where are they? I'm sure there was girls that read She-Hulk, but there was a lot more men that read She-Hulk than there was women.
Yeah. Dude, this is like, honestly, like this is punching. Like, I hate to use their terminology because I freaking hate when Marxists rape our language, but like this really is them punching down. They've targeted nerds, like the same people that shit all over the fat neckbeards that collected this shit and played video games and liked all this geeky shit are now the ones kicking them out of their own hobbies because the shit has become commercially viable.
Yep.
You know, like the niche has become mainstream, and they're like, "Get the hell out, losers." The same people saying "Get the hell out, losers" today were the ones who are going, "Oh, dork, freaking like She-Hulk, read your stupid comics."
Yep.
Fucking little loser. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I don't care about, like, we watched She-Hulk go on about, I'm so angry, I have it worse than you, Bruce Banner, because I have, like, incompetent men tell me how to do my job, and they sexually objectify me, but then I'm going to go, like, make my cheeks clap in some baboon ritual with, like, some rapper. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't fucking care anymore. Like, your double standards are garbage. Like, it's freaking.
Tell me more about this simian dancing.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Yeah, like the freaking baboons have like the females flare up their asses for like, you know, they flare up their asses for mating ritual and shit. It's like that's all that twerking shit is. Like that seriously, like that's not like normal. That's not healthy. Like especially when I see kids doing that shit, it makes me absolutely sick.
Oh yeah,
and
dude,
it should make you sick. That is that's by design. They wanted to make sure these characters do that stuff so that kids will do it, so it becomes more normal in society, and so people like our president could do dirty things to. I can't say it. One day we'll go to honesty, and then we'll.
They're bashing guys, and it's like, dude, who do you think's buying this shit?
Yep. Well, they did that the whole episode. Her ex-coworker Dennis Bukowski from the DA's office. Yeah, you know, he got duped by that shape-shifting light elf from Asgard, who tricked him into thinking she was Megan the Stallion, which the name is an oxymoron.
Yeah, was she a tranny? Transformer?
She looks like a fat Cardi B. I think that's just because Cardi B does more fentanyl. You say fentanyl, baby?
Oh god.
Wait, hang on a second. Shazam! I heard you crackers talk about fentanyl and big booty bitches twerking. I'm here now. Is any of them pregnant? I got my Mac 10.
Gonna make it.
They call me Planned Parenthood because whenever I leave, bitches be knocked up. And I'm finna take that. All right, George, you're done. You're done. You're done.
Oh my god!
Wow.
He leveled up.
I can't control him anymore. He's got a fucking mind of his own. It was fentanyl Skittles, you fucking honky.
He had his comeuppance the other day.
How terrible!
He beat you up.
He did. He beat my ass, and he's still acting all pissy. I'm gonna see. That's it. If I hit him, it's a fucking hate crime, but he can kick the shit. All right, okay, George. All right. Where's my knee pad? Where's my Chauvin knee pads? Fucking show you, God. George. Minneapolis can't take that again. But no, the writers, Chris, you're absolutely right. It is punching down. And this is the thing. Like I said, you've got, they want to make this a legal procedural comedy, Ally McBeal style, but you've got writers who are complete fucking idiots. Mm-hmm. They get Wong to show up by her, the diversity quota for the fucking show, Nikki, her paralegal, by posting a thirst trap for him, because that's a thing.
The hell?
Yeah, she posts like a thirst trap picture to like get Wong's attention on social media.
What?
All right.
Benedict Wong is a better actor than He's
and then.
Like,
yeah, I like that character too. Like the one good thing about Doctor Strange is Wong. I like the guy. He's the actor is fucking funny. And that's the thing here. He didn't like his shit was still kind of cool because he has really good comedic timing. But
he's got
it's
an awesome
just
voice too.
it's the material he's working with here.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, the picture of her leftist books. Yeah, on the shelf. That was the first episode. That was like one of the very first scenes in the fucking show. Is her Ruth Bader Ginsburg books by like powerful ass women and all this shit. Oh yeah, on her shelf in her office. They make sure to get a nice shot of that in there. But yeah, so the whole court proceedings with Dennis and with this light elf. Oh, the thirst trap. Yeah. No, the chick, she was surrounded by books. I thought you were talking about the shelf already, but the thirst trap picture was, She had like all kinds of books. I didn't really see what kind of, I just saw there were books. I didn't even look at it after. Okay. Yeah, that was fucking like, what the fuck? Like, this is the level of writing. And then they wonder why people are complaining about the writing. And it's just funny, like, the whole I don't want to be objectified thing. Then she's twerking like, oh, that was for Tatiana. That was all for Tatiana. That was for Tatiana. She wanted to dance with Megan Thee Stallion. She's such a fan. God. So you how many man hours did the VFX artists who are already overworked spend animating that fucking garbage?
Yeah.
Like how many?
I feel sorry for them.
I do too. Like, because that's so hot, man. Like, let's watch some lesbian in a pantsuit that looks like the Jolly Green lesbian, like doing twerking and shit. Like,
yeah, it was
Lifetime show.
It's fucking, and Ally McBeal was actually funny. I'll say it. The show was funny.
It was.
It had it. But it was written well. I mean, you've got these fucking morons that have no idea how. Like I said, they Jessica Gao admitted before the show even came out that she didn't know how to write a courtroom scene. None of them did. Like I said, so they didn't think to call their legal department, send up a lawyer, have them, walk us through the steps of a trial, and then we can
advisor.
Yeah, and then we can put in, where we think the spot should go, where, work our dialogue around this and, condense it down, obviously. And, but they didn't do that. It's like, God. Oh, God.
It's sad when fucking Jade Cargill looks better than what we got.
Dude, why
no
are they not
CGI.
striking this iron?
Yeah.
No CGI needed.
Jade Cargill, we've already seen her as She-Hulk. We've seen her as Storm. Why is this woman not in the MCU or something? Get her while she's young. She's not going to be young forever. Grab her now. She's good,
not gonna
man.
have abs like that forever.
No.
Jesus.
Keep that photo of her up forever. Oh, God.
Right?
But let's find one of her when she was in the ring laying on her back.
I know. Dude, some of those camera angles, I was like, should this be on the
Not that we're objectifying anyone. We're admiring her glutes.
Man.
Walton watch the twerking scene on repeat. Look. Hang on. There's another goddamn no CGI needed. There's your fucking She-Hulk right there. If you use her, you know what? I have no problem with Jennifer Walters being black. Because you know why? Because she would look like the fucking it doesn't matter. At that point, don't make it about her if she was. If you did this hypothetically, don't make it about she can be just as successful. As the character. It doesn't need to be tailored. We need to go back and show the story. You don't. If you want to do it, if you would do that and just do it well, she's just Jennifer Walters. That's just who she is. And she could technically, it's still not out of the realm of reality for her to be Bruce Banner's cousin. It's not at all.
Sister or
it's
why the Bulgarians didn't bother me.
No, and speaking of shit and She-Hulk, they brought the Wrecking Crew in. Now, admittedly, I had to look up who the Wrecking Crew was because I was like, this sounds like something that would be, and then I watched a couple other people's videos and like they were out of the comics, they were handled poorly. Then I looked them up in the comics and I showed a thing in my video, a picture of them. And it's like, they were actually like formidable. You know, they were like a lower tier villain squad, but they were still kind of formidable physically. Like these guys in the show were just bitch. Like the whole scene was over in like 8 or 9 seconds. She like destroyed all 4 of them. Like it was.
Well, you can't have an ideologically subverted activist as a writer or a comedian because they're constantly in conflict with these conflicting ideas. The doublethink, the programming can't offend anybody. They have this hierarchical oppression Olympics. None of that shit is conducive to making a good story.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. It's not feasible, and what they're doing is not a sustainable, fucking, financially viable method of marketing their product and writing.
Right. And I'm just sitting here still half paying attention because I'm just picturing Jade doing the twerking bit in that.
God.
I watch her do wide grip pull-ups, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, here's the thing, like
I'll watch her breathe.
Here's why I like Jade so much, okay? Like if you've ever watched AEW, you watched all of her shtick, she's a heel. She's a heel.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I have never once heard her lecture us on white privilege, about being oppressed as a woman, or any of that stuff. And she is basically every tick box. The only thing that she's not is handicapped or like, LGB, whatever. But she's got the black and the woman, and she's not pushing any of that garbage, and she's freaking awesome at it. Like that's a star right there. And she's not getting it because she's not waving the oppression Olympics flag,
Yeah.
Get her into Marvel, man. Like
I think they should. Like I said, she's got the physique for it. That's what you want. I'm sorry, but I make this case all the time. I'm so sick and tired of having to, we're going to show Thor naked from the back and, hey, Chris, we need you to get like completely, utterly fucking out of your mind jacked where your wife hates it.
Yeah.
And same thing with Chris Evans. And, pretty much every other guy except for the bitch Mark Ruffalo has had to get like jacked out of their mind or look like a superhero, whereas the females don't. Yeah. And to me, it's like, that's not fair. You're like, I'm not saying I want like all the women to be like bodybuilders, but look like a superhero. Have a it's like
those fitness broads that like we grew up, in all those magazines, and those, the workout shows and all that crap. Like
the Joe Weider ones.
Say that again.
The Joe Weider fitness model ones.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different ones like that, and like they used to do the competition stuff too, and they're doing flips and shit on stage. Like there are women like that who are good looking but muscular and can move. So yeah, you're right. Why should it just be the guys who are just packing on all this muscle and are destroying their bodies?
Gladiator.
Look at half the stunt women working in Hollywood. They're like you're talking. A lot of them girls are the women. I'm sorry, are on the like shows like American Ninja Warrior or do CrossFit and shit like that. It's like they can do the action. You get them, like I said, and they're already acting because they're stunt people. So you get them, just get them working a little bit. See, make sure they're not too wooden, and it'll come across. But if they have charisma, then you can work with that. If they have charisma, you can get the acting part down because all that is fucking remembering and repeating. It's just making it believable. And trust me, I'll guarantee you there's stunt women out there that can act circles around Brie Larson.
Oh yeah, look at Zoe Bell.
Yep.
She was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But again, look at Gina Carano. She was American Gladiator. She showed she could act. She showed that she could bring a lot more to the table. There's plenty of great people out there. And let's be honest. Is it really hard to act? Fuck no. It's just about being comfortable in front of the camera.
Yep.
That's all.
Raise one eyebrow, lower.
What was that?
Yeah. So I can't remember who the actor was. He said the secret to my success as an actor is I just simply raise one eyebrow, lower another eyebrow, and that is it.
that's the sum total of my acting ability.
Don't blink. So it's.
And then like if you want to do Red She-Hulk. I don't know if they were the same person or not, but they could get Kayla Rossi to do She-Hulk or Red
She-Hulk. It was Betsy.
Was it?
Oh
yeah,
Bruce's girlfriend.
Yeah. Bruce's girlfriend turned into the Red Hulk.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler. Which again, what a waste. How do you
I know.
have her and never use her? Dumbasses.
No. And it's now, it's
Yeah.
like 20 years later now, and it's like, oh, god damn, man.
Mm-hmm. Granted, doesn't she still look good?
I think so. I mean, I haven't
she
seen any
really,
recent.
she didn't age poorly.
No, she aged pretty good.
God, you remember her in those music videos, Aerosmith?
Oh, her and Alicia Silverstone.
Yep.
I mean, yes.
I was
yes.
crying. No.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, that came out. I was like, that was
all
like the
pumping the
summer
gas.
between like eighth. That was between 8th and 9th grade for me. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That video, dude. That was like Alicia Silverstone. Wait, didn't she die or is she alive?
No, she's
Alicia
alive.
No, it was Brittany Murphy. Brittany
Yeah.
Murphy's the one that died.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy. She like lost all that weight, got healthy. Guys, well, I don't know if she was healthy. She's probably doing a bunch of blow, but let's be
No,
honest.
it sounds like something else happened. There was circumstances that.
Was there?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't
It was a
really look
weird
too much
thing.
into it.
Her husband, didn't her husband die too?
I think
And
so.
then
know.
get her
Yes,
to be Red Hulk.
Yeah, she
Red
could be the
Hulk.
Red
Oh my
Hulk.
god, yes.
And like you wouldn't even have to have the actress, like you could do like they did in the old Hulk thing, where the
Yep.
actress who plays them not hulked out is different. Like
Yeah. Bill
exactly-
Bixby
because
and
their
Lou
skin
Ferrigno.
is like the
Yep.
skin is a different color, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
You throw an After Effects tint on it.
Yeah.
and the
Wait, what
structure
did
changes and all that. So yeah,
let's
it
see,
was
wait.
perfect. Sense.
Talia Winters started as a stunt woman.
Oh yeah.
China was a better actress than Brie.
Yep.
Mhm.
Catherine Winnick was a stunt artist.
Oh, the girl.
Oh,
Before
dude.
becoming an actress.
I
Her and her
love
husband.
her.
Catherine
Yeah.
Winnick was great in Vikings.
Yep.
Dude, that
Yes,
show was
she
fucking
so
bad.
freaking good. Vikings was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
She probably knew something
There's
about
other
Hillary.
nice pictures
I-
of Miss Rossi.
I follow her on Instagram.
Manliness, she's not wrong.
yeah.
He's not. He's not wrong.
Yeah, I think it was and connecting to the Hollywood shit.
Probably.
Yeah. Hollywood is a cesspool.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so many people die, and they're like, "Oh well, hey, that just kind of happens." It's like, no, the fuck, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
There was a
trying to get out of the body bag.
Yeah, there's a rumor of
Yeah.
a certain. There was a playmate that was off in a mansion, and they used some of the tunnels that were underneath the Playboy Mansion to bring her to someone else's house, another celebrity's house, and they
Oh my
put her
God.
there and made it look like she OD'd by herself.
Wow.
That's a rumor.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no.
Dude, we live in an evil world. Like we live in the
Yes,
bad
we do.
timeline.
We're in the fucking bad timeline, Chris.
Yeah.
We are in that shitty bad fucking timeline.
You're not wrong.
This here is an overload. I'm gonna put it in the private.
All right.
Because we got
All right.
Rossi and fucking Cargill in the same photo.
Oh Jesus.
My interest is
And then
Lad,
whoever
alright,
the
head
third
now.
one is, I don't know who the third one is.
And when Chris says,
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
he means
Thank-
his penis.
Thanks for being here, News Lad. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a
Damn.
good night.
Mhm.
Let's see. Hang on.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when she posted that on Insta.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's
that
got
gets a like.
piercings.
Yep.
Good lord.
Good Lord. Lord have mercy.
Should I just share this?
Go for it.
I think that
I don't know if you'd get hit, but
no. you
Yeah,
might-
I'm not going to. I'm
yeah,
not
'cause
going
there's,
to. It's
there's some pokies happening too. And
oh my
Mama
god,
Susan
though.
don't
That
like
is
that.
like why are they not casting women like this to play superheroes?
Mhm.
It's like
But
no,
you
we want
could
these
grab
twiggy.
the link and put it into the chat for the guys who do want to, or the girls who want to
Yep.
see it. Whatever's your choice.
Yeah, here we go. Let's throw this in the link. No, Cynthia Rothrock, Parrot Head, still looks fucking
yeah.
hot.
Cynthia
Jesus.
Rothrock was Sonya Blade. Well, that's the inspiration for Sonya Blade in the first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and the bird they
That's the
actually
YouTube
got
link.
to
Yeah,
they
Elizabeth
modeled.
Malecki.
Huh?
Elizabeth Malecki, I think that's what her name was.
Yeah, dude,
The
she
one that
looks
played her in the
amazing,
game.
and she's
Yeah.
doing conventions and stuff all the time.
Hell yeah, man! Her and Carrie Hoskins there. Oh my god, they got her for Sonya in the Mortal Kombat 3, and she was in that Aerosmith game. She was gorgeous back in
I'd
the
have
day.
to look
Holy
her up.
crap!
Dude, what the hell was it? See, I remember what the hell was the chick's name? Mimi Lesios.
She was another one from the 80s. She was in was it it was a female wrestling movie in the 80s. She did a bunch of martial arts shit like Cynthia Rothrock did. Corey Everson broke into that too. She was I had the hugest crush on her from the time I was probably 11 years old until now, because she still looks good. She was in her ESPN show was on in the morning right after Kiana Tom, Kiana Tom when she did.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember her. Holy
second favorite Playboy next to China's Kiana Tom.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Since I saw her show on ESPN2 when they used to have the fitness shows on in the morning. Dude, when we were in football camp, my senior year, we're all down in a hotel room in Flint. We're all sitting there eating breakfast. No, there's 5 of us in the hotel room. And I can't remember if it was me or the other guy. One of us is flipping through and puts on ESPN2. We're all just sitting there in silence, eating, watching fucking Kiana Tom work out.
Yeah.
Our coaches come in, they're like, well, it ain't porn, whatever.
Anything's porn if you're brave enough.
Right? But no, Corey.
Oh, sorry.
Corey was in that Hercules show too. She was in Kevin Sorbo's Hercules. She did a couple guest spots in there.
Was she Galatea?
I think so. I can't remember her name in the show.
Super buff chick. She was
the blonde.
Yeah, she was a smithing forge or whatever when Hercules first met her, and I was like, damn, that chick is stacked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did a guest appearance on Home Improvement, I think. She was in a movie with Margene Holden and Richard Roundtree. It was a martial arts movie. She was the I've got the Shaft soundtrack on vinyl, man, the original one.
Isaac Hayes, rest in peace.
I got Hot Buttered Soul. I got Black Jesus. I got a bunch of Isaac Hayes records, dude. That Motown Crew. I got the Superfly soundtrack by Curtis Mayfield.
Got a plan to stick it to the
I'm
man.
your mother. I'm your daddy. I'm that in the alley. I'm your brother when you need. Want some coke or some weed? Sound like George. It's me, baby. It's George. You're not coming back, George. You're not. You're done tonight. You went too far earlier, George, and I've never said that to you before. Shit.
Yeah, there were some tens.
There was some hot, but this is the thing. These women are here. All you have to do is cast them in roles, and it's nobody's gonna complain.
No, it's antithetical to the demoralization movement of the Marxists in our media. They want women and men to be. They want men to be effete little soy boys, and they want women to be these fat, dumpy, overprivileged bitches. Look at what's happening. Right. We got that Leviathan there, Lizzo telling us that she's oppressed. The only thing that's oppressed is her ankles. This is disgusting. You're a bunch of fat, entitled bitches, and I'm seeing it everywhere now. I'm watching commercials, and I'm like, I remember the joke when my European friends and Asian friends were like, yeah, we go to the United States to Disney World to see the fat people. Because that's that's an oddity. Now they're everywhere. America has just become fat and dumpy. And then you watch these people they ask on the street these the Zoomers. They're like, hey, and they're asking them really stupid easy questions how many states are there in the United States, or just other things what country does Mount Rushmore exist in? Things like this.
Yeah,
you can't fucking answer them. So they're stupid, fat, entitled, late, all this shit is being combined to create basically a subservient class of people.
Yeah.
We're going to be reliant on the government. How can people not see this and be like, okay, we got to do something, course correct?
But they won't. They just keep doubling and tripling down.
Well, you see that GTA shit in New York that happened?
Oh, the car, yeah. Fucking rammed that car. Ripped. I think they said they followed the guy because he had money in his bag or a backpack or something.
Yeah.
So they were tailing him. They were surveying. They were watching him.
Yeah, this is insane.
But they did say that this is what they've been doing. They've been stealing cars, using them as weapons to stop other drivers and shit. And that wasn't the first incident. That's one of the ones that we actually saw on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the first one they actually tracked. This shit's been happening all over these Democrat-run cities, and nobody's talking about it, but that bodega owner, the one that got arrested for defending himself after taking out that guy that nobody's talking about the fact that the charges were dropped. he still had to come up with that money for the bail. This family, like, dude, you're working at a bodega. You're not going to have a spare 50 grand just lying around, you know? And then to hear that, like, certain websites that were like crowdfunding or whatever were like basically like disabling like the ability for people to help. So it's like, you just economically terrorized this guy. What did you want him to do? To just sit there and get his ass pounded by, this entitled bitch's boyfriend who's already got a rap sheet? Like,
They wanted him to die so he would lose his business. It would be shut down and replaced by a corporate one or nothing at all, and just further turn that neighborhood, a further downturn in it, because that's one less small business owner, one less independent business owner that the big brother has to deal with. And that's the sad fucking truth of it. I will be right back, guys. You guys got the show for a minute.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I guess I could rant on that because like we see that shit in like the Walgreens. Remember the video where like they're jumping the counters and like and the employees can't even freaking defend them. Like, how are people not like freaking out? Like, how do you see this and go, yeah, that's totally cool. Like, oh, that's normal.
There's a ton of people freaking out. They're just they're not gonna let regular people see that. It's all about the gaslighting, using media to do it. So that's the scary thing and the screwed up thing about it. Because I know people that are still in New York and in some of these places. And they're shitting a brick. There are people fleeing still like crazy. You got the mayor or whatever going, we need help now. Oh, you need help now? You defunded all the cops. You made sure crime would be okay everywhere. You have all your little rules in place so that they can get out if they do get busted. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like I mean, it makes it so like cities are just war zones now. Like all these cities are all blue. They're not, you're not going to find like this Republican city. They're all blue. They're all crime, like all this shit. Like, and it's making it like just I don't know, like hopeless. Like there's this feeling of like, like if I had a home intruder, like if I have to live in an area where I need a gun to defend myself, I don't want to live there. I'll go somewhere else. Like I don't care. Like I will move. But if my back is to the wall and I can't move anywhere, and I got like, I have to put bars on my windows or like all this other crap, and like a bunch of savage, like, kick in my door and freaking try to rob me or shit. Do I even call the cops at this point? Or do I just like hide the bodies? You know what I mean? Like,
option B.
But that's the thing is like, how are we in the 21st century at this point where we're in the Wild West? Like, you know what I mean? Like I've heard stories of like things out in the, back in like the OK Corral or, out in the frontier or whatever, where they're like, oh yeah, you got the Indian tribes that are like trying to burn your house down because you're invading on their territories or whatever. They'll just, they'll take you out. The French are paying them to scalp you. So, they're coming for some goods, and you have to defend yourself, like that Terror on the Prairie movie, but like, well, actually that wasn't even about Indians. That was actually about like a bunch of outlaws. But the point remains though, is it's still, she was in a homestead. She had to defend her own self. There was no cops coming to help her. And it's like, is that what we've come to now? Like, do I seriously have to lock and load and be like, yeah, I'm not calling the cops. Like, I'm just gonna, hide the body. Like, like.
That's my outlook on it. Is 911 is to clean up the mess I make.
Yeah, but then you get arrested. Like Soros's DAs will prosecute you.
Michigan's a stand your ground state, and where I live, I know a lot. The judges here, the majority are all conservative judges. At the county, at the courts around here, they're pretty much all conservative judges. What up, brightest day? Hail, brother. Good to see you in the chat, sir. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But no, that's nobody around here is calling the cops first. It's you take care, you eliminate the threat, and then call cleanup boys come in. Might as well sit down, have a square, drink a beer, and wait for the popo to get there and clean up the mess. Here's the weapon. There it is, right there.
That would mess me up. I'd just be
sitting there waiting. Go ahead, boys.
Like I talk a mean game, but in all honesty, like the first time I saw a dead body, it messed me up. Like it traumatized me. I mean, I've watched all the movies. I played the violent video games. I've seen it all. I've even made joke violent shit. In video games. But like, I was on the scene at a rollover, a partial ejection, and it was dark, and it was on Route 93 heading north when I was coming back from work at 3 a.m. And there's all these cars on the side of the road, and there's this SUV flipped over at the median, and I walked over to it, and I looked down. It was dark, and then the headlights shone on what I was looking at, and I was stepping in wet hair and a couple of teeth and an eyeball looking up at me. And it was like a bomb went off behind me because I took a few steps back, and this guy comes over, and I think he was like one of those like take charge hero guys who's putting down flares or whatever. He wasn't he wasn't rescue or anything, but he was definitely taking charge. And he's like, "Did you see that? Did you see what was in there?" And I don't know why, but I lied. I was like, "No." He's like, "Good, that's a good thing." He's like, "This is why you wear a seatbelt." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I just got back in my car, and I don't remember how I got home, and I don't remember what happened the next day. But that vision of the oily, black, curly-ish hair and the teeth and like an eyeball and it was just looking at me, and that fucked me up for days. Like now, if a home invader came in and I had to basically tell somebody's mother that their kid isn't coming home anymore, like that would mess me up, there's still that part, like it's like, yeah, I'd be talking shit. I'd be like, well, you shouldn't have had a freaking societal burden, some savage dindu comes in here, they ain't leaving, but like psychologically that would, I'd be like, that'd be therapy. like ghosts would come and get me,
Dude, I had somebody try to steal one of my dad's work trucks when I was a kid. And, well, I wasn't a kid. I was like 13, 14 years old. I was home by myself. My parents left with my sisters. And
is this going to lead to you curb stomping somebody? Because this sounds probably familiar.
No.
He's got the place to be tattoo on his chest.
I know, right?
Shirt coming off. I'll show you.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
no, I did. I used something that makes a loud noise, and it scared the shit out of them to the fact where, I had two grown men trying to steal a truck with a blown out, it'd crank over, but it wouldn't start, and they're sitting there, and they came over earlier in the day and wanted to buy it, and Dad was like, it's not for sale. And so I opened the window, and I made Mr. Thundermaker bark a couple times, and they ran. Now, I wasn't trying to hit him at all. Wasn't doing that. Wasn't trying to do that, but it was I was like, if it came to that, at that point I'm defending my, my home, it's only me there. I'm like, and I had the drop on him, but I mean it scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie, having to do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, well, what if they fucking come towards the fucking house now? I'm like, I guess it's fucking nut up time. But no, they ran. Them motherfuckers ran. It was fucking hilarious. And I got the license plate of their vehicle, which I knew who it was, but I just wrote it down. Dad come home, and I says, this is what happened. I got yelled at, but he was like, good job. He goes, you did good. He goes, you did good. He goes, the police aren't here. So he goes, that's a good thing. He goes, I thought I taught you better than that. I was like, there's a shovel out back. My parents live out in the middle of nowhere. There's 40 acres, and it's a swamp and hayfield. And we got a four-wheeler and a cart. So
Minecraft.
We have neighbors. We have neighbors that have a pig farm. I'm just saying. Don't.
I've seen Hannibal.
Yeah.
You gotta remember to remove the teeth, because the teeth will mess up the piggy's digestive tract. Who the hell was I saying should play Bricktop? William Regal. If they did like a Bricktop origin story from Snatch, have William Regal play Bricktop. It would be fucking brilliant, dude. I wish Regal could still wrestle. I really do. I like that he's still involved in the capacity he is. It makes me want to watch more AEW, because I was saying last night, I said I was getting like hardcore WCW vibes last night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that was a good thing. I missed WCW.
It was. Yeah. It was. Oh wait, what did Adam say? Oh, you emailed me. Oh shit, you sent me a stars lot? Well, thank you. I'll have to check out. What show were we talking about that was on? There was something that was on Stars.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember. There's something on Stars. I'm gonna check out though. Regal would mop the floor with pretty much anybody, and that's the thing is like that dude. He can legit like if he wants to get out there and stretch somebody, he's gonna break some bones. Like, oh, Heels. That's right. The wrestling show with Robbie Amell. Is it Robbie Amell? Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell.
I wanted to see that too.
Yeah, because Sal asked me if I was going to review that for the channel, and I was like, I don't have Stars.
Ooh, now we do. I'm seeing
now
content.
We do that more content, baby.
Yeah.
I was sitting there today, and I was like, do I go back and start reviewing the wrestling stuff again? And it's funny because I've been fighting the copyright shit with all the wrestling videos. And I'm listening. I love Wrestling Bios. That guy's channel is fucking amazing. That dude is the fucking king of wrestling content. I like him. It's because I've been subscribed to Wrestling with Regret for a long time, and I think I like Wrestling Bios more than Brian Zane. I really do. Dude's got presence. I really like that. But I'm like, I want to review that, and I'm like, do I go back and start doing those again, or do I start a new show? And I'm like, I was watching Melrose Place the other night, and I'm like,
oh God.
Do I review Melrose Place? I mean, there's 9 seasons of it.
I've never seen it.
Dude, Michael Mancini. I'm going to say Thomas Calabro playing Dr. Michael Mancini. He fucking nailed every hot woman on that show. Like, character-wise. Like, he was married. He married Sydney and Jane. Yeah, fucking Kimberly. She blew up the fucking building. Yeah. Kimberly, no. Don't hurt yourself, Kim. Oh no, it's worse. Yeah, dude, when she pulled that wig off and that big ass scar.
Yeah.
Me and one of my buddies would get together. We'd watch that. We were in high school after football practice. He'd hang out at my house and we'd watch that.
Oh, damn.
My mom's like, "Are you guys?" Like, "Yeah, we're watching Melrose Place."
That's a big gay.
90210 spinoff.
I can't say anything.
90210 too.
I used to watch the OC and Party of Five, so I can't say anything.
Dude, Party of Five had some of the when those ladies got older, man. Holy shit!
I've seen Lacey Chabert. Yeah, I've seen most of what was the other one you mentioned? OC. I've seen all of that.
I watched like the first 2 seasons. I want to say.
What's the other one? One Tree Hill. I used to watch that shit too for some reason.
That has Lori Loughlin in it, right?
One Tree Hill?
Or am I thinking of another one?
That's another one. Okay. I don't think she was in One Tree Hill. No, that was there's James Lafferty, Hillary Burton,
was it on the WB.
Sophia Bush. Yeah. But that was a decent show. Man, there was some hot chicks on there though. That was what because I was watching it like it was on. Remember that cable channel SoapNet? Remember that used to be a thing?
Oh damn!
I used to watch it on there because they used to play Melrose Place and shit in Dallas on there. That's where I got to watch all the replays, the repeats in Dallas. That's why I started buying it on DVD. Start buying the seasons of it.
Yeah, well, think about soap writers and wrestling writers. Like they have a lot in common. Like
yep.
People, honestly, if you put action in soap operas, just like not the oh no, he went into a coma and married his twin and like those weird contrivances like that. But if you put in action and shit in that, you've got like some awesome like ongoing writing. Like those guys were insanely talented.
Remember Passions?
Yeah.
Yep.
Los Destinos. Yep. Dude, I actually started watching the what are they called, the telenovelas in Espanol?
Telenovelas.
Because I had this huge crush on this Spanish actress, Talia. Oh my God, in the 90s, that chick was so hot. Like, seriously, that's how I learned Spanish. Is like I started watching Univision, and it was just like, damn, those chicks are hot.
Dude, I used to watch this fucking Mexican dating show on there called 12 Corazones.
12 Hearts.
Yep. And it was funny. They had this black dude on there one time. He didn't speak a fucking lick of Spanish. And the host was talking to him in Spanish. He answered in English, and she answered him in Spanish because she understood what the fuck he was saying. He was like the first one to get. He was the first one to get voted off the show. It was funny as hell.
Hasta luego, muchacho.
On Tony's Facebook page. All right, let me look for it. So did anybody else suffer through the Rings of Power, or was it just me? It was probably just me, wasn't it?
I'm going to be angry about this. Congratulations. All that hate watching, all that stuff, jacked it up to 25 million viewers watching this shit. You supported it. It's now better. It's now bigger than House of Dragon, and it's here to stay.
Yeah.
You know, they're making money. And it's like, why do I even fucking bother? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if this is the trash that gets 25 million views, like my little fucking elf shit, like, who fucking cares? If nobody's gonna, you know, I'm struggling to get like 200, 300 people looking at that shit. He's gonna get 25 million, and they basically made garbage.
Yeah. It's like, what? This is why then they want to like, well, we watch it so you don't have to. It's like, yeah, but all the people you're saying that you're watching it for so they don't have to are watching it too. So it's like, what the fuck does it matter if you review it or not?
Well, I heard like the accents are all over the place. Yeah. Meanwhile, the guys over in HBO for Game of Thrones, you know, because Game of Thrones, that story was basically like was it the War of the Roses? It was on the British Isles. So like the North, they literally found geographically situated actors from Northern Britain that had that accent. So you notice all the people from House Stark had a very different accent than the people that were down in King's Landing or in Lannisport or whatever. And they did that intentionally. It was like a whole bunch of awesome research. You know, most Americans are like, yeah, there's only one British accent. It's like, no, to Brits, you know, first gens, like we can hear the difference, and it's very, you know, it's very overt. And it just sucks when you got like the Las Vegas version of fantasy making 25 million views, and it's desecrating the last vestiges of European heritage. You know, white people don't have no culture. Yeah, because you freaking stole it, assholes. Like, you know, like everything's all diversity. Yeah, well, I don't got a thing again. Like, again, I got Korean in me, and I'm watching freaking House of the Dragon. I'm like, where the hell are the Korean? Why is there a Korean dude? And like, you know, so
yeah, you're like, why is this here?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
this placement doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it's just so goddamn frustrating, you know. It's demoralizing, and I guess that's its intention, you know.
Oh, they do. They want to. What's not demoralizing is this video. Let me know if the audio's playing.
And I've never realized how stupid Tony looks. Just like Dobby the elf from Harry Potter. Ugly thing. And he stinks, man. All he does is sniff ass and then rip ass. And humps everything. I remember to never touch that pillow again. Ew, look at it. God, you're so disgusting. I just want to slap the shit out of you. It can be so simple. Knock those elfin ears right off your stupid little head. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Fuck you, Tony. What the fuck, Mark? Trying to watch Homeward Bound.
Thank you, super fan.
That's good.
My cat does that, but with food. Like, I'll be eating something, and it'll just right in the face.
My cat used to do that shit.
Oh, both my assholes. I'll be sitting there at the table, me and the wife, and one of them will jump their fat ass up there, lay down, or they'll sit. Beans will jump up after we take him down 4 or 5 times. This little motherfucker will get in a chair and sit there and just look at you.
Yep.
And then he puts his paws up. And then he'll lay down, and he'll stretch out and he'll put his paw, and he'll try to get close to the plate and go.
Yep.
Like trying to knock food. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, you have been getting in position to try to do that move for the last 5 minutes. I've been sitting here staring at you, and you're just like, oh, I'm just stretching on the table. Yep. Oh, hey, my paw happens to be on your plate. Give me a meatball, motherfucker.
Kitty, you're playing with fire. I have Asian in me. Are you really too risky?
I've had my cat steal General Tso's chicken from me before.
Damn.
And I just turn my head like a couple minutes and freaking turn back, and I look over and he's on the floor like fucking chowing down.
Oh, those little bastards. They don't care. They'll fucking dude, they don't. They're savage. They don't fucking care.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry about that rant, but I saw that.
No,
like I saw
okay.
the Well's review on that shit, and she's like, "Yep, Game of Thrones just got, or House of Dragon just got trounced by Rangz of Power because you know it's got the PG-13 rating, which means that it's going to have a broader audience. And congratulations, it's now taken the crown from, and she's like, it's a shame because episode 3 was really good. And it got overshadowed by Rangz of Power. I'm like, this is a cold day in hell when I'm like in full agreement with Grace.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch her review tonight after we're done. I want to watch her review.
Dude,
I haven't watched.
I
saw some. I saw some clips that Gary put in his review of it from her video.
Yeah,
and she was like bashing on it. You know? But she was like, it could have used some LGBTQ or some shit like that. And it's like, oh god.
Oh yeah. Well, they're pushing Elrond to be a poofter because he's extremely effete in this. And they're like, oh yeah, it's like you do realize Elrond half Elven has a daughter, Liv Tyler, in the it's like you're not gonna get that from Pound in the Chili Ring.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I love the terms he uses.
I'm sorry. Hey, I lived in San Francisco. Okay, I had a lot of gay friends that use that shit. So yeah, it's not polite conversation when you're trying to eat. That's all I got to say.
What are we having for dinner? Chili? No, the fuck we're not. No, the fuck we are not. As a matter of fact, we are never having that again. I've been working on it all day. Throw that motherfucking shit the fuck out. That just means you won't get out of practice. You won't get out of practice for the next time I ask you to make that shit. Now, please don't talk. Never mind. Let's just never speak of this again.
Oh, God.
Let's never speak of this again. Oh, damn. But no, it was okay. So the best thing I can say about the show is what up, Papa Cotton? Hang on. What up, Papa Cotton? He says, hola, pendejos y pendejas. Welcome. Welcome. It was very visually stunning. It really was. Very Last Jedi-esque in that manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks pretty, but no content or no substance.
Yep. All the male characters are just effeminate in one way or another. They're evil. Just all effeminate.
I heard the costumes were shit too.
They didn't look good. You've got basically the two kid Harfoots. There's two young girl Harfoots. They're supposed to be Samwise and Frodo.
Oh, of course.
One of them's even chubby, and the other one's skinny. Yeah, it's
potato.
I think they call that thick and thin.
Yeah, they're not hobbits though; they're Harfoots.
Yeah, which apparently, I'm not an aficionado on this. I'm learning a lot. Like I said, I've seen the movies, but I don't know the lore. I've never read the books.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked that deep at. Like I said, I've never done that deep of a dive into it. I enjoyed the movies. The Peter Jackson movies are fucking great.
Oh yeah.
But if you were to be like, oh, so this and that, I'd have to watch the movies again. It's been so long since I fucking seen them. And I want to buy the animated movies on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah, Rankin Bass, the Ralph Bakshi one.
Mm-hmm. Those you had Lord of the Rings, then The Hobbit.
Well, there was The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings, and then they made a third one called The Return of the King. So the Lord of the Rings. Did they make
the third one?
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings is actually the Fellowship of the Ring and a little bit of the Two Towers, and it just abruptly ends, and then it goes back to the Rankin Bass film. So The Hobbit and the Return of the King are made by Rankin Bass, but the Lord of the Rings or Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers in one movie is made by Ralph Bakshi. He's the guy that does all the rotoscope stuff, like Fire and Ice, which is awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I need to buy those. I want to watch those with Trey. I
was supposed to work on the Peter Jackson on the last movie on Return of the King.
Yeah.
I almost got to. I helped out what's his face? Richard Taylor from Weta. And he loved my work and he loved my brother's work. We met him at San Diego Comic Con. Yeah. Oh, dude, one of the nicest people I have ever met. Such a great dude. But I have an open invite to the studio to check it out and everything. But it's not like you could just go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A couple grand.
No, yeah, he was awesome. Got to meet he introduced me to all the sculptors and everything too. Everyone who worked on the film. It was incredible. Yeah, man, great team.
Yeah, this was ridiculous. Galadriel. Now that I do remember was she was not a warrior.
No, not at all.
No, I don't think she ever. Yeah, she never took up arms in.
No, they swapped her. Yeah, they swapped her role with Elrond. Elrond was at the Battle of the Last Alliance. You know,
was that the dude from the Matrix? I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving, thank you. Yeah, the original Red Skull.
Yep.
Before Ross Marquand took it over for him. Yeah, because he didn't want to come back. But yeah, that's. And then you've got Disa, the dwarf, the queen, Lizzo, midget Lizzo, the first black female dwarf.
And isn't there a black hobbit too?
Yeah, there's a black hobbit.
Yeah.
There's a black.
Which doesn't make any sense either.
He's a Harfoot, you bigot.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be black. They're like olive skinned.
No, they said they were browner of skin, meaning that they were in the fields and they're tanned. But they also mentioned that their skin is like a nut brown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nut brown could mean anything because if you Google image nut brown, you'll get like 30 different shades.
Yeah. There's a lot of different results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I want to see a Native American hobbit, please. All right.
I want to see a Korean Jew hobbit. Okay, and then we can talk.
that is the representation.
Well, that and the hobbits didn't have any activity in the Second Age where this takes place. Like they did nothing of relevance. So if you're going to do this heroic story, then these Harfoots can't do anything of significance because no historical documents or whatever record that unless they're going to revise history, which is what Marxists love to do.
Well, and that's what they're doing. From what you said, Elrond's role was given to Galadriel.
Yep.
So where is Elrond? So he doesn't exist.
No, he's here, but he's now this like effete little gay guy who's and he's dumb. He's all like, Galadriel, you need to put
Galadriel.
You need to put down your sword. The enemy is vanquished. And then she turns and goes, you haven't seen what I've seen. I've seen plenty. You still haven't seen what I've seen. And then he's basically the foil to show how stupid men are.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
she's like a little
do
gay
you believe
confidant.
that their roles get reversed somehow? Please. This is just retarded.
Dude, when they killed that ice troll, they're in the fucking cave, right? She's got her squad there with her because she's the commander of the Northern Armies now, inexplicably for some reason. So they're out. They're hunting Morgoth.
Yeah, he's the main big baddie.
Yes, they're hunting him and having no luck, and she saw the symbol of, I think she's seen the symbol of Sauron at this, well, I don't know if it's a symbol of Sauron at this point, but that symbol or whatever, which is that Morgoth or whatever, I'm sorry, not Sauron, Morgoth. I keep, like I said, I'm kind of like, Morgash. So she's going after more, so Guy Ladriel is going after Morgash, and they're in this ice cave. You've got like, I don't know, like six of her elves, her soldiers there, and they just get destroyed by this ice troll. She comes in like 2 seconds, done, dead, kills it. Just like you let all your fucking people get killed because you're a fucking dumb bitch.
Meanwhile, remember in was it the Fellowship of the Rings? Oh look, they brought a cave troll, and it took the whole team, and it almost cost Frodo his life.
Yes, I do remember that.
But she's so powerful. Tampax. Yep. Make your own rules.
Yeah. It's look at Horny Elf said his name should be Femrond.
Yeah, I got nothing against the actor, but that's like you go from Hugo Weaving to this dude, it just looks bad, man.
This is cast like a soap opera. It's poorly cast.
Like the intro. These are the days of our lives.
Oh, God. Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Yep. Yeah, that's how the intro goes, and it's not even a joke. Like, they literally do that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
So bad.
It is. It's fucking terrible. So the whole... the Don Lemon elf is just...
Well, did you hear his nickname that they gave him?
What?
Negro Loves.
What is their explanation for the black elf?
Nothing. They don't care. It's diverse.
Don't be a bigot.
Don't be a bigot. Don't question.
I love
No
the
question.
meme that they put out there, and they showed the different ages, and you see all these brown circles and all the different skin colors, and then what happens, and everything's white.
It's like this mass genocide happened. Like,
yeah. It's like, oh great, you brought in all this diversity, so it can all be wiped away before the fucking movies. Awesome, good job, guys.
Well, that
Didn't
and
think
like
that one through.
It doesn't make sense for the subterranean dwarf race who don't like. Do you know why white people exist? Because we lived in caves in shitty weather. We didn't see the sun. That's a biological adaptation, so we don't die of vitamin D deficiency.
Yep.
You know, that's all it is. That's why we don't have that much melanin. That's all it is. It's not like there's any major difference with us, and yet these people are denying that. Remember the trust the science people? They're denying that. And they're going to throw chocolate rain into the freaking caves. And it's like, dude, that chick would have died in a week. Like, she would have had scurvy and the rickets and all that shit.
Yeah, wow.
Still doesn't explain Don Cheadle, but never mind.
But no, it was just bad. Like the show, like the cool thing, like when they go to see the dwarves, like their like mountain castle is really fucking cool. Like, yeah, it looks more. Like I said, everything looks really, really fucking awesome. It does, man. The set pieces were great. Like I said, the costumes though, the costumes weren't good. The casting decisions are for shit. The dialogue is.
I got a better question. Do they have the extended versions of the movies on Amazon, or is it just the regular standard version?
Probably just.
I don't know.
Do the extendeds are the only ones worth watching?
Probably standard.
I've seen, I think, only one of the extended ones.
I haven't seen the extended ones either.
Dude, the extended ones. Holy crap!
Frank, he took some fentanyl. It affects melanin. I heard fentanyl. No, George.
Well,
is that where they got the white hand of Sauron from?
Yeah.
Well,
it was covered in fentanyl.
But here's my thing. As a Tolkien nerd, as somebody that studied this shit, you know, that I was the guy that wasted his time reading the Silmarillion and went through all that shit. You know, I followed all the stories. What would have made a really cool thing if they wanted to do diversity and all this shit was if they, instead of saying we're going to make prequels or we're going to make this thing that's, you know, going to lead up into the Jackson films or whatever, they could have told the untold stories of the Harad or gone to the east. And because there's these wizards, so there's only like 4 or 5 wizards that are known. Yeah, 5 wizards that are known. They're called Meyer. They're not humans. So wizards are not just humans that know magic. They're actually like an angelic race of beings. And so there's Gandalf the Grey, Saruman the White, Radagast the Brown, and then there's these 2 unnamed blue wizards, okay? The blue wizards went to the east and fell to Sauron. We don't know what happened. There's no story there. Grab that shit, go to the east, go to the Harad, go to the southern Harad, whatever. You got all your chocolate rain you want. You got all your black and browns and Asians, whatever the hell you want that you don't like white people about. You got these 2 blank slate characters, and you could have made a badass story about that. But nope, we got to destroy it and make, you know, black elves and Dawn Lemon elves and, you know, and black dwarves. Like, you had it there, people. Sorry, I rant.
No, you're fine. Dude, they had, and then, of course, Don Lemon is dating one of the white chicks on the show, which I have no problem with that. Yes. Yes, she is.
Of course she is.
She's a single mom. And I'm just like...
Full paid. Oh, shit.
No, I was just like, okay, so... They're gonna, and I was like, it would be fine if they were just dating and they didn't make a big deal out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can, it's kind of, I guess I would say it would be underlying, like the way, and it's because he's an elf, you know. We don't like, you know, it's like
that uppercase T for time to leave, Richard.
Yeah. I'm just like, this is, you know, it's fucking weird. It's
ham-fisted
like,
message.
Yeah, they didn't do any of this shit in the Jackson movies at all. He explicitly said, when we made these movies, we did our best to leave our politics and our shit out of it and just faithfully adapt the work.
Well, Tolkien himself says he hates allegory. He's like, because like people are like, the ring is like an atomic bomb, right? It's like nuclear power. and nobody should have it and all that. And he's like, no, like this is a fantasy story. Yeah, it's a ring. Take it for what it is. Like I don't like allegory. And then Peter Jackson respected that, and he's like, I want to tell Tolkien's story, and I don't want to push our own shit on it. And here we are today. You know, Rangz of power and shit.
Look at Godzillionaire. Guess who's coming to second breakfast? Oh,
Ashton Kutcher elf.
Oh, shit.
Kelso. Whoa.
And what has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
Some Rudy Ray Moore.
Hell yeah.
Rudy Ray Moore right there. It ain't just all right, baby. It's Dolomite. Christopher Lee was there to help keep it accurate. Christopher Lee's a fucking man.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yo.
Howdy, y'all. What's up, Zachariah 315? Welcome, man. Welcome.
What up?
Yeah. My wife, the wife and kid were watching the first, the first movie in the Jackson trilogy. And she says, she's like, yeah, I saw Count Dooku in it. I'm like, I think it's so funny she calls him Count Dooku. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's like, but it's funny. Attack of the Clones is her favorite Star Wars movie.
Oh, hey, everybody's got one, you know.
Yep. She likes Ewan. She likes Ewan McGregor.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, no, yeah, I appreciated those prequels a little bit more, afterwards. But the third one was fucking fantastic.
That's my third favorite Star Wars movies. Yeah. Revenge of the Sith. It goes
that was so
Empire, good. Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. That's my top four right there. I don't hate Phantom Menace. I fucking love the Phantom Menace. I love that movie. Attack of the Clones, dude. We got to see fucking Camino, like. Come the fuck on. Like, we got to see... I wanted more on Camino. It's like in Revenge of the Sith, man. I wanted more Kashyyyk. I wanted to see more on Kashyyyk. I wanted to see more on Utapau. It's like those worlds were so fucking cool.
I know. Dude, see, that's what I loved about that game with the Fallen Order or whatever it was. Because you get to go on some of these freaking planets, and it's like, wow, they really...
the Corellia. Yeah, when you
How
talk
dare
about...
you call me a bigot? I play a black elfie mother.
Oh, damn.
What were you saying, Chris?
That's Michael Jackson.
No, in that Fallen Order game, I loved it because it started off on Corellia, and you learn how these people were like crushed under the Empire, and they turned their entire planet into giant shipyards.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kid is like living off of like scrap metal. He doesn't see like forests or anything because it's all being scrapped for the Empire's war machine, essentially.
Yeah. Dude,
that's like Moncala made this. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was saying, see, that's the good thing about that game is because they said everyone who was involved in it, they went to Skywalker Ranch and they got everything as accurate as they could to the original movies and the time span of where it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, they really went above and beyond to make sure everything was going to be as accurate for what they had to do. Because they had the flashbacks too when Order 66 is given.
Yeah,
you learned what happened and how the kid got.
Yeah, they wiped them out. Yeah, they were hunting Force-sensitive people. So that was why you're like, the what's his name, Kate or whatever his name is, the ginger. Yeah. What's his name? Kestis or
Kestis?
Cal Kestis, I think.
Yeah, Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis, whatever it was. Like, it was cool watching how he was like being hunted. He's like, I don't even know what the hell they're talking about, And he kind of had a little bit of force, but he wasn't trained. And then he meets what's her face there from Mad TV.
He forgot his training. That's what they did because he was a kid when it happened. So as he's getting a little bit older like that, he wasn't allowed to use it, and he used it to save someone's life.
Yep. And because he was one of those dopey kids with the helmets in the prequel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
smart. I like how they did it.
I'm not a fan of the prequel films at all, but I really liked the ancillary material. Like, I loved the Clone Wars animated series, and I loved that game. I loved I love that, and I loved the Force Unleashed. And it's a shame that.
Oh my god, I loved it! Such a great game.
Yeah.
And then they desecrate the expanded universe. I understand they didn't want to pay the authors, blah blah blah. They made it Legends, so it was uncanon. But they basically bastardized the expanded universe. So why did Luke, or I should say, why did Han and Leia name their kid Ben when Ben or Obi-Wan wasn't really a significant part of either of their lives? But in the expanded universe, they have Jason Solo, Jaina Solo, and I think what was the other one? There was another one, and they were all basically like, it made sense why they were named that way. But Luke had a kid as well. I think it was with Mara Jade there. The Force-sensitive bounty hunter that was trying to kill him, and they had a kid named Ben Skywalker, and it made sense. Like the naming. Yeah, Anakin Solo. There we go. Yeah, he named it after his dad. And like all that naming conventions made sense. So the writers actually had respect for the source material, and meanwhile, they just just haphazardly took the shit from that and made like the Kylo Ren and all that crap. But it made sense in the expanded universe when Jason was falling to the dark side and his twin was basically like Rey essentially. So Jason and Rey were kind of like the Kylo Rey thing. So when his when the twin sister's like, dude, I gotta save him and all this stuff, and he became like Darth Caedus or whatever, and it was badass. And they don't really, I'm sure they make it a plot in like that Kenobi thing, but like that Kenobi thing was garbage. Like
I didn't even finish it, dude.
I couldn't get it. Like Mary Sue, like this obnoxious little brat. Like, hi, we're gonna hide the children of Anakin from the Empire, but we're gonna keep in contact with Obi-Wan and occasionally have Obi-Wan, who everybody like the Empire is looking for, by the way. He's gonna be on missions with Jimmy Smiths or whatever. It's like, no, in the A New Hope, there's that scene where help me, you've worked with my father during the Clone Wars or whatever, and it's like that's not something you say to somebody that you've had this big adventure with after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, God, I don't know. Maybe it's just a nerd in me. I mean, but I see all this new shit. Like Disney is like the 343 studios to Halo that they're doing to like Star Wars, and like it's like, guys, everything you touch turns to shit. Just leave it alone. Let somebody more, I don't need the woke propaganda. Like that aside, even without the woke propaganda, the storytelling is just garbage. Sorry, I
heard that there was so much inconsistency throughout that shitty fucking series anyway, too. The Obi-Wan and
Kenobi.
Also, Kenobi. Like it made no sense. They said there's certain things where they're supposedly hiding, and like Vader anywhere else would be able to pick up where the fuck they are, and he's got no clue. There's a bunch of dumb shit.
And sticks around on Tatooine.
Yeah, and I saw the stupid clip too of he was dragging him through fire or some shit, and then there was one blast from somebody, and they'll start shooting, and then like a robot just picks up Kenobi out of nowhere and walks off with them, and why wouldn't Vader have followed or gone through the fire or pulled them towards them again? Like none of it made sense from
I saw that part. It was stupid.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Me and Trey were watching it, and then we kind of fell off, and I was like, I'm not going back and watching this. I'm gonna watch the first episode of Andor because I liked Rogue One. I don't like the character at all, but I'm kind of interested to see what they make that show look like, as far as like how they set the world up and everything in it. Yeah. But I don't have any level of anticipation for it, which sucks because it's I fucking love Star Wars. It's like I'm gonna go watch A New Hope or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like Rogue One, I still enjoyed. I know a lot of people still shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No,
I liked it. It's just an unnecessary film because it cheapens A New Hope.
Well, I don't think it cheapened it, to be honest.
I thought it added to it a little bit. Honestly.
I thought it was freaking hilarious. It because they literally were just pursued by like Vader was on the ship and they jettisoned all this stuff, and then you watch A New Hope and it was like, this is a diplomatic mission, but whatever. And it's like it was like a teenager who just got caught like freaking getting beer or something for the cops. Like, I watched you.
She got caught by her daddy.
And he didn't know he was her dad at that point, though.
Well,
he didn't even
that
know.
And they, instead of it being a design flaw in the Death Star, which is what A New Hope said it was, this was like an intentional thing. And I was like, no, dude, it would have made just some more sense if it was like a design flaw.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
those are my only two.
I like that the father, like, you know, what they did with that. I was fine with it. Just being a regular design flaw, I don't know. But again, it's like each to each their own. Like,
yeah,
some people like it, some people don't when it comes to that shit. But I thought it was cool because I like the aesthetic, the visuals, the characters that were in there.
Well, it had the most flavoring of Star Wars.
Yeah. The scene on Scarif, the battle there is fucking. If they would have made a whole movie out of that, that was dope as hell. Because you got to see
run. I want to see I want to see what they did with the rest of that movie because they chopped up so much of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the trailer, there's different shit that happened, including a TIE fighter.
TIE fighter. Yeah,
yeah.
She's like on the arm of the thing.
They got rid of Gareth Edwards. Did they bring him in? No, I thought they replaced Gareth Edwards.
Who's that?
The director. They replaced the director.
They replaced. Oh, I don't even know.
From what I heard, they less Mary Sue Jyn Orso because the stuff that wasn't chopped, it was like, you know, they call us rebels and you want me to rebel or whatever. Like that was like one of the parts of the trailer. It's like, oh god,
she was like the least likable character in the whole fucking movie. Like I like Krennic more than her.
I like K2SO.
except the actress played Ruth Bader Ginsburg in the movie about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So take that for what it is. But I found it kind of odd. They were like, we want diversity, and then they cast her and Daisy Ridley like simultaneously when they're the two like most milk toast. Like I think Daisy Ridley's way cuter than. I don't know the chick's name that played Jenner.
Even with the M&M hair?
No, she ruined it for me. She ruined it. We were using Death Star 1.0. The new and improved 1.1 Death Star is going to be requiring 1.5 quadrillion credits. Yeah, if you go watch my my Palpatine Gets Candid video, he talked about the Death Star and how difficult it was to get the contractors to come back and rebuild it again. So yeah, if you want to check that out, they replaced Gareth Edwards for the reshoots with Tony Gilroy, who is doing the Andor show. Okay, I was right. Partially. But I hate to do it, but we got to wrap. It's about 10:53, and I gotta work in the morning. So, and I don't want to fall asleep on the couch watching videos on YouTube again and wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, because I get to tomorrow, I got to get up. I'll have time to hit the weights and shoot a video and then go to work. So, and then we got a busy night tomorrow on Drew's and Tony's. But I've got everybody else's links pulled up. I'll do my Culture Casino outing on the way out. No, I'm gonna keep it a bridge tonight because I want to get out of here. It's bedtime for my old ass. Let me send it over to Chris Fisk, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, So my first book, Infinitale Chronicles #1, is on Amazon. Just type in Infinitale and it should be your first search result, or some culinary product. I'm not sure. And I'm working on book 2 now, and hopefully we'll have some stuff to show soon and kick off the mailing campaign. So other than that, I hop around on various channels, and hopefully I'll see you there in the chat. That's pretty much it.
Thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me,
man. You're absolutely welcome, my brother. And next up, let's go over here to Mr. Vinnieart, Vinnie Tartamella.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, we had a crazy week. But if you want to see some good stuff, go check out my channel, at Vinnieart or on YouTube. I'm going to have a couple more reviews popping up. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to finish or kind of start up shooting some things here, some more figure reviews. I got a cool one, so it's going to be, I got a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive piece that came. It's sweet. So, and check out all the comic books that I've been doing. If you want them, you can get them right now. There's no waiting. I mail them right away. So we got 3 different campaigns, 5 different books. Beautiful stuff through the woods. We get the Pirate, One Shot of the Crack, and we got City of Venus with the 2 art books. And I am working on City of Venus too. So, we got plenty of cool stuff. Thank you, everybody. I hope everyone has a good night. Stay safe, and keep your fingers up high at douchebags.
There's all the links to Vinny's books in the chat right now. We got Shadow of the Kraken,
City of Venus, and through the woods.
Keely,
There
never
they
call
are.
me that, please. Never call me that. I am not Comicsgate anything. Fuck them.
No bueno.
No bueno. And if you haven't seen it, go check out my video and my last live stream, and that'll explain everything to you.
Last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, he's our resident undead day-walking vampire, Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, yeah, I have the watch party that we did yesterday. So over there right now it says it's blocked, so I'm trimming out the intro or whatever for that, so you guys can watch that on the replay. And then I know the Ric Flair's one was blocked too, so I'm working on trimming the intros for that out of it as well, just so people can watch them. And then I do video games over on Twitch, so check me out. And thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Oh, dude, it's always good to have you here, brother. Always good to have you. This chat, dude, y'all have been on fire. Let me go over here. I do want to thank my channel members, all of you by name here without the video. Like I said, I got to get the video updated. We are at 1,203 subscribers now. Thank you, everybody. The watch hours are through the roof. The views are through the roof. And the estimated revenue is not looking too bad either. So I thank everybody, man. You guys are making this happen for us here at the channel. We appreciate the hell out of you, putting your faith in us and supporting us, and just being fucking a kick-ass fan base here. Hail the Legion of Memers. Let's go through the channel members here, though. We got Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, Nelson the Gentleman, Frog G, they're Kazooians. These are my Harvey Wakuians right here. We got YSK, Darius Munchausen, Awesome One, Judas Goat Barbecue, Angelus Draven, Brutal Morningwood, Gap After Dark, Glinzer, Tina Bojan, Superfan Adam Shawhan, and my editor extraordinaire, Good Stuff Comic Skater. Medi is a Kazooian. 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live, Kyle Wells, Ruben Christopher Haynes, author Stephen Walton, Manliness and Motivation, Nefarious, Sporking News Podcast, Brahma Bull, It's Courtney, Rugo Betta, The Clown World Review, Mr. Grant Gregory, Nano Reaper, Normie, and Godzillionaire. We're back up to 30. We dipped down. Hopefully we'll be getting some gift memberships to give out soon in the chat. Give some people. We had a good live stream, the members stream earlier, me and Draven. So thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for joining. That's available if you're a channel member, and I'm working on getting far enough ahead. So I want to make a really a good solid video that's going to be for channel members. That's not going to be released publicly. Yeah, I'm gonna put some time into it though. It's gonna be something it'll be something really fun. So thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals in the chat out there. Thank you so much for joining us this Monday night. I'm Tepokuian of The Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all of you. If we don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. I could do this all